Hey everyone, welcome back to another Fortnite Save the World video. So, you just started the game, or you are playing the game normally, and accidentally clicked here, and a random weird storyline started. So, you start to wonder, what is this? Is it a side quest? Is it a part of the story? Should I play it first, or should I keep progressing in the main story quests first? A lot will be going in your mind, especially if you are a new player. So, in this video, I will explain this, plus the quests menu in the game, like the main quests, the daily quests, event quests, and etc. This video is a part of the Beginner's Guide series. You can check all the videos here. If you are a mid-game or end-game player, you will know most of them already. But as a new player, it will be a bit confusing. Like you just started the game and found all these quests and events in front of you. I was going to explain them during the other tutorials, but they will be easier to understand in a separate video. So, in this video I will explain all of them. And will try to simplify all of them as much as possible. But before we start, don't forget to like and subscribe if you are enjoying the content. And don't forget to use code Larsis in the item shop if you want to support me, helps me a lot. And without further ado, let's get started. So, when you start the game, you will find these pages, which show you your progress in the storyline, and in the game in general. But when you look down here, you will see a lot of other quests and mission. And you don't know what to do about them, like if they are part of the story, or side quests or what. And here you can find the main menu for all the quests in the game. So, let's explain them one by one. Let's start with these down here. I love to call them the timed events. Simply, we get some events every few months, and you can find them down here. Some of them last for a few weeks, some of them last 2 months or 3. And they happen at the same time every year. Like Misfit Toys and Frost Night. For example, this event is going right now, and after it ends, you need to wait to the next year at the same time for it. And we have ventures too. I explained it in the last video, but here's a quick recap. It's a mode that much alike the main game. You play some missions to get XP to increase your level to get the level rewards. And you have some quests that give rewards too. It's like the Battle Pass in Battle Royale, but it's free. Anyone can access it. It has 50 level, every level give a reward. Same thing with the quests. We get a new season around every 3 months. Sometimes the season lasts a bit longer like the current season, and sometimes it may last a bit shorter. Every season happen in a different zone. And it has like rotation, like every season the map changes. But all other things are mostly the same. Like the quests, the missions, the rewards, everything. Right now, we are in Season 18. And yes, everything is the same for almost 18 seasons, only the map changes. We all hope they change it in the future. Like more levels, rewards, and etc. The rest of the events are almost the same. Like you finish some quests and missions to get the rewards. Like llama tickets, which we use to buy the current event llamas in the shop. These llamas get changed every season too. We get other rewards too, like heroes and weapons. And some of them are very good. For example, this event gives Crankshot, one of the best soldiers in the game. And another event gives Jelly Teacup, who gives you a very good team perk, but we haven't unlocked this feature yet. I know that some of you think that these events are hard to finish if you just started, but believe me, they are not. You can finish them easily, and you don't need to do specific missions for them. You can finish them while progressing in the game and playing normal missions. Most of them will be like eliminate some husk, collect some items, and etc. Which is very easy. Some of them will require a specific mission, and sometimes you need to play it in ventures. But most of the times it's easy, and the game will direct you to it. And you will figure it easily, don't worry. And by speaking about ventures, after last video, I saw someone thought that Ventures season is impossible for early game players. Ventures is very easy too. What I meant is, don't focus on it at early game. I can explain a bit about it, but the thing is, it requires some good heroes and trap schematics. And you don't have a lot of those yet. Yes, you can progress a bit, but at some point, you will have to stop. But after progressing in the game for a bit, you can play Ventures easily. Some events are a bit different, like Fortnite for example. Yes, you do some quests and get rewards. But for this one, we play it more for the mission reward itself, and for fun, not basically for the quest rewards. But to avoid any confusion, most of these events are basic, and if a specific event is a bit different, you can figure it out easily. Save the World is not a complicated game at all. The game doesn't explain everything that much, but in general, you will get everything you need to know. And the detailed things like survivor squads, for example, you can easily find a lot of tutorials for them, just like this one. And mostly you will need tutorials like these only one time. Save the World is simple and fun at the same time. Not like other games, like Warframe for example. When you play the game for years and still miss ton of things about it. Anyway. So, after all of that, the most important things if you are a new player is to finish these timed events if you can, because they give good heroes sometimes, and you won't be able to get them again till the event starts again after 1 year. But don't pressure yourself if you are just started the game. They last for enough time to finish them. I always make videos about these quests when a new ventures and events start. Like which one worth to play and which hero to focus on. Plus other things like the event shop, but I will explain them later. Note that these events will be different depending on when you are watching this video. As I mentioned, these events change every few weeks or months. But if you are a mid or end game player, try to finish all of them. Even if the hero or the weapon which you will get from the event if not that good, or you don't like it. Because at some point, you may need this hero or weapon, and you have to wait a long time till its event happens again. But again, as I always say, don't pressure yourself to play the game to finish these events. Remember, life comes first, video games second. And yes, you can use vouchers, but I'm talking for new players specifically. And after all of this, if you are more confused you can just skip them, play the game for a bit, then check them later and see if you need them. Now for the main quests' menu, which contain all the quests in one place. The main quests, where you can find your story progression. This one is the bundle quest, I got it while buying Save the World. Sometimes this bundle gives a skin, which you can use in Save the World and Battle Royale, a normal skin like the rest. Sometimes it gives a trap, weapon, or a hero, but they are just a reskin for existing things that already in the game. Save the World is not a pay-to-win game till now. Like we have a trap called Dynamo, but at a previous bundle, we got a trap called Zapomax. It looks a bit different than Dynamo's, but it's the exact trap, just a reskin. Same thing with heroes and weapons. But this happened only 3 times as I remember. Mostly, Save the World bundle gives only some V-Bucks and a skin, nothing related to Save the World anymore. But they can add more in the future. Daily quests. Every day you get one, like eliminate Husk with a specific weapon or hero, destroy specific objects, and etc. All of them gives tickets, gold, and some Battle Royale XP. Only founders, who bought the game long time ago can get V-Bucks and tickets from these missions. But for new players, only tickets. There are 3 kinds of daily quests. You can get 80 tickets, 90 tickets, or 130 tickets. Depending on the kind of the quest. Most of them are simple and easy to finish. And the higher the tickets, the higher the gold you will get. These quests are very helpful for new players. These tickets and gold will help you to buy a lot of items from the shop. And they are very easy anyway, like you can finish them while you are playing and progressing in the game. Note that you don't need to play your daily quest every day. You can stack up to 3 quests at the same time. Like here I have 2, and I can wait till tomorrow to get the 3rd one, then finish them at once. But you need to log into the game to get your new daily quest. So, if you are busy and can't finish your daily quests every day, you can just log into the game every day to stack them, then finish all the 3 in the 3rd day. Weekly quests. Mostly the same thing as the daily quests, but weekly. So, you have a week to finish them. Right now, I have only 1. But you will get 1 more at endgame. The MSK1. But unlike the daily quests, when you get a higher power level and progress in the game, you will get better rewards. But of course, the mission is harder. Like right now, it requires to finish 10 mission alerts in power level 5 zones or higher. But in my main account, it requires the same thing, 10 mission alerts, but in power level 160 zones, which are the hardest zones in the game till now. By the way, for who don't know what missions alerts are, simply look at the mission you will play. For example this one. Check if it has this clock next to it. This is what mission alert means. But a mission like this one doesn't have an alert. These alerts change every day. And they give very good rewards, legendary traps, survivors, heroes and etc. But in higher zones than these of course. And sometimes they give rare rewards, like a mythic survivor for example. There are a lot of websites that shows you all the daily alerts every day. So, you can check them every day to see if there's a trap or a weapon you are looking for. When I started the game, we had to check all the missions like this to see if there's a good alert. And this is just the half of Stonewood map. Imagine doing that in full 4 maps every day. And by the way, the other zones maps are much bigger. Wargames Daily Challenges. Wargames are challenges you do in your base. You can say they are the same thing like storm shield defenses, but a bit challenging, and the mission lasts for 2 waves only. Like you get 2 smashers which you can't eliminate. You just keep running around each other's till the wave ends. Or, your traps can't finish the husk, you need to headshot all of them. There are a lot of challenges. You access these challenges from your storm shield. In your base you don't just play storm shield defenses. You can play other things like wargames and endurance. Most of us focus on endurance right now. Wargames are not that popular anymore. We used to play it back in the days when it just came to the game. Like I almost played it 24/7 just for the llamas tickets. Like some people got up to 1 million llama tickets just from wargames. But they don't give tickets anymore. But still, some people enjoy playing these challenges from time to time. Or they just do the daily challenges if they need the rewards. I will explain how they work later after finishing all the storm shield defenses. These are ventures and the events quests I mentioned before. You can check them here too. Hero quests. Here you can find some quests which give you some heroes. Some of them are good, and some are bad. Right now, there are only 2, but you will get more quests by progressing in the game. A funny story. You can get these 2 heroes very easy right now. But a year or 2 ago, we had to download a game called Battle Breakers. And I had to level up to level 50 to get the second hero. It took some time of course. But after that, the game shouted down Battle Breakers servers. And sent these 2 heroes to everyone in the game. I like this game to be honest, but everything has a beginning and an end. Anyway. Side quests. Just like any game, but not complicated. You can finish them easily. They give a variety of rewards. Like tickets for example. And you will unlock more quests here by progressing in the game. And the last one, challenges. Some of them are just progress missions, like finishing normal missions or storm shield defenses. And you can finish them easily. Some are normal. Like you can finish them while playing the game for too long. Like this chest's challenge. Others are real challenges, like save 10,000 survivors in successful missions, or play 1,000 mission with others. But overall, these challenges give only banners. Nothing fancy in my opinion. And you can unlock all of them by playing the game normally. The one that may be a bit annoying is the play with others one. But as I just said, they give only banners. So, even as an endgame player, I never looked at these challenges. And I finished all of them except 1 or 2. So, as a new player, don't care about them at all. At least for now. Here you can find all the main quests you completed. There is a lot to talk about of course, but it will take a lot of time to explain every single thing in detail. Thing I didn't mention like all the types of daily missions, or the wargame challenges. Most of them are very simple and easy to figure. Like I don't need to tell you the difference between eliminate 300 husk with a shotgun and eliminate 500 as a soldier. These are the main things you need to know, and if I forgot an important thing, let me know in the comments. And that's it. Don't forget to use code Larsis in the item shop if you want to support me. And don't forget to like and subscribe if you are enjoying the content, helps the channel a lot. Hope you enjoyed the content, and as always, see you in the next one.